Hi, this is my open source contribution project for CEN 3031 for the Rock Toolkit. For the project description, the Rock Toolkit is a toolkit for real-time audio streaming over networks, designed to fit a wide variety of protocols, encodings, and other criteria. It adapts dynamically to changing network conditions in order to balance quality, loss, and speed. The Rock Toolkit has numerous uses from setting up concert sound systems to home sound systems to operating live broadcasting software. It's especially useful when a user needs audio streaming over an unreliable network or between real-time sources. The Rock Toolkit states several specific goals, including guaranteed latency, high-quality streaming, robust playback, high-level and easy-to-use interface, working from the box with optional tuning, having adaptive algorithms, having comprehensive toolsets, having portability, and having interoperability. If we go on to the issue request, this was the issue request that I contributed to. So the issue request required that the iframe writer, which is a parent class that's inherited from several other writer classes, changing this virtual void function to a virtual status function. The status code is a thing already implemented in the Rock toolkit, which basically just forwards a status based on how the entire program is working at the moment. So the idea behind this issue request is that write currently works, but it's assumed to never fail. But in the case that it does, it's much better that instead of just ignoring that, it's actually forwarded to whatever code called the write in the first place to make whatever actions are implemented afterwards, in case it fails. Now, the iframe writer wasn't the only thing I did change. I also had to change the things that inherit from my iframe writer, which was several other writer classes. In my current contribution, I have not changed all of those writer classes. I'm still working on that. However, I have in the changes that I made to resampler writer and channel mapper writer. I believe that these changes, if they're approved in this current pull request, can be implemented in all of the other classes, more or less unchanged, just to the way the similarity between the classes works. So this forwards the status code and returns the code rather than just being a void function. And so I've changed, and it's mostly the same throughout the different writers. So in terms of what went well with this project, I'll definitely say Gav was very helpful, the creator of the project, very useful guide for this. He has helped very much in the issues. And in addition, there was very good documentation for Rock Toolkit. What didn't work, besides just the trouble with making an open source contribution for the first time, it was also very troublesome to get this to compile and work on my computer in the first place because it doesn't have a Windows port, it only has Linux and Mac. So I had to install a side loader for my computer for Linux, which caused some issues, ranging from just having trouble understanding and how to compile it to causing major issues in my computer while trying to fix this code. So yeah. What I'll do differently in the future, definitely getting more help from the people that work on the project rather than just asking for help in the GitHub comment section. I can look for whatever they might use, the Slack or something, in future projects that they can give advice more easily rather than just in such an asynchronous format as the GitHub comments. Yeah, so that's my project.